what's up? It's your boy Metaphysical Mark here, aka Reverend Marcus Brown. So I just want to come for a little bit and just speak on the difference between being a psychic and being an intuitive, or being a medium, being an intuitive. So I just made a post that said, I am not a fortune teller. I don't tell you your future and your fortune. I'm an intuitive. I speak on your energetic field and what I feel from you right now. So let me explain that to people that really don't understand what I mean. So people that channel and people that are mediums, people that are mediums don't necessarily tap into the highest field of communication that we have, or collective consciousness that we have from throughout the entire universe. We're all connected from source. So what people do on that level, they connect to entities or souls that just passed over. So they aren't going too far up. They're going just right here to this next wave, to this next heaven. Because if you're any type of religious reader, like text reader, you see that there's many different levels of heaven. So those souls are not up at the very top, where you will get a lot of ascended masters, archangels and stuff like that. When you get closer to the source, to the light council, then that's when the information becomes more interpersonal than it is necessarily has to do with someone else. So when those people are channeling beings and energies through them, they're speaking to souls that are literally probably right here. So there's still a disconnect between what's really going on and what that soul is really experiencing on just that next phase of their experience. So a lot of people bring that down and they speak that and this. Those people are not necessarily always spiritual. Those people are just understanding spirits, and they are understanding souls. They understand the transition between life and death. But it's people like me. I'm a spiritualist. I'm an intuitive. So what I do is I connect to the highest possible point of communication. So I connect to the white light council. I connect to the archangels and the source light from above. So I bypass the souls that just passed over, and I don't channel dead family members. I don't channel dead relatives. I don't channel that, because I understand what level those souls and that energy is on, and that's not the level that I want. Clarity. I want the clearest, most concise information. So I go to the top. I go to source for myself. I go to the angels and archangels in the white council for when I'm working in the field. So what I do is I read your energetic field from a higher vibrational standpoint. So then I'm not necessarily just looking from right here. I have a bird's eye, so now I can see a little bit more, have a little bit more understanding of what I am reading and feeling from you energetically. So with that, I can project based off of your present where you're going to be in your immediate future. Let me say that again. So I can project based off of your present moment and where you're at right now, your immediate future, because your immediate future literally depends on what you do right now in the present moment. So I'm not looking to try to sift through infinite timelines in the future in 5 years from now, because anything can happen. You can change your future by literally your present moment. That's why your being present is so vital for what you're trying to accomplish when you move forward. Because if you don't know how to be present right now, you don't know how to manifest and maneuver now to make a better cohesive future for yourself. This is why you have to understand time. Time is a tool. Time is a very important tool, because your future is not set. You're walking into infinite possibilities and infinite parallel universes by every choice that you consciously make. So with that understanding, it's very vital to understand where you're at right now. A lot of people don't. A lot of people are either stuck in the past or they're too far looking in the future. But if you're not focused on right now in the present moment, then you will continue to repeat past things that you've done and create the same present in your future. So change happens with awareness. So this is what I do as an intuitive. I hold that space so you can see yourself in the point, in the place that you, and where you want to be in the future. That happens right here, right now. So I talk to people about things right now. I talk to them about themselves. I talk to them about things they're going through and how to see and read these things for themselves and how to understand them. Because I'm coming from the outside, don't know anything about you, and I'm telling you based off of your energy what I'm feeling exactly from you right now in the situation that you're in right now. And I do this so that you guys know that what's coming through is coming through, and it's not coming from me, Marcus Brown, the vessel, because I don't know half of the people that I've done readings for from Bill or Jane on the road. I don't. I'm just being the vessel, doing the energetic work that I have been put here to do, in the sense of helping other people understand their own energies. It's not necessarily so spiritual or religious. This is a science. If you guys really look into things, they have been studying astral projection since the 1940s and 50s. In our CIA, remote viewing is a thing. Reiki and energy healing is a real thing that has scientific backing, that they've done tests and trials to see the energy that emits from your very best vessel and the energy that emit from mine and how they correlate. So what I do is bringing a very, very fresh perspective to things that have been here from way back when, but we were just too stupid to really understand the science behind what we call spiritual. But now we are. And now, since we have this knowledge, we have to use this knowledge. Albert Einstein said that the new medicine in the future will be that of frequencies. What do you think he was talking about? We're doing it now, but we're doing it on a different way. What do you think lasers do? What do you think that technology is? It's changing the frequencies of the cells that it's doing. That's radiation. So we're already doing it, but we're doing it detrimental. Didn't they tell you radiation is bad for you? But yet they give you radiation for a medicine. Doesn't make any sense. They're using the same technology that I would be using if I sat there and did energy healing and Reiki with you. Because what I do is I just rise my vibration. So now I'm vibrating faster, my cells. So I'm at a higher frequency. So when I interact with someone else, because dis-ease only lives on a certain vibrational frequency, which is dense. So if I'm up here on this vibration, I'm vibrating like this, and you're just vibrating like this, and I go into your field, I'm going to shift your vibration to go higher. So all of the negativity and all of the dis-ease that is in your vessel, that is in your body, will not be there anymore, because it doesn't have anything to be compatible with. It's not compatible with your vibration. So you're vibrating higher. You're over the sickness. It can't exist. It can't exist in a high vibration frequency, because it's a dense, low vibrational energy or dis-ease. So when you rise your vibration, when you make yourself more cohesive to healing, you put yourself back into homeostasis. You give your body what it needs to be able to actually heal itself, and it does that. So this is science. It's science, guys. And what I'm doing is trying to bring a fresh perspective to old ways of thinking. Because, yeah, I use a deck, oracle cards. But you know why I use a deck? For people. Because people will not always sit there and listen to me, because they think it's coming from me. So If it comes from me, they're gonna call me a, you think you know it all. So what I do is, because I don't have time, I'm not trying to be the one that you guys come and praise and do this and this. I don't care about that. I just care about you guys receiving the information so that you can get what you need, so then you can move forward in a better version of yourself. Because the better you, the better me. Meaning, as a collective, if I make myself better, I'm in return helping the collective make themselves better. So if everybody focuses on themselves or help each other see themselves, then collectively, it'll be less work. So what I do is I use cards as a buffer sometimes, because I can tell you exactly what I'm telling you right now by just reading your field. But with the cards, it allows a middle ground. So then now you see that, oh, it's not just me saying it, but also the cards that I just drew just came out in the exact same way, an exact same type of dialogue, because nothing is a coincidence. Everything is divine order. And that is what divination is. So for people that don't understand divination, it's literally, divination has been around for ages in the sense of literally just asking and getting an answer. Asking and allowing an answer. That's what divination is. So with that, then you see how accurate it is, because you're asking with an intention and you're getting an intention, you're getting the answer back because you put it out there with intentions. Isn't that what they say in all the spiritual religious texts? Asking it should be given, knocking it should be answered. But like I said, it's a big difference between an intuitive and a psychic or a medium. I'm not a medium. No, I won't talk to your dead relatives to you for you. No, I talk to you for you. I talk to your higher self. I will sit there and hold space for information for you, from you, to come through me to you, so then you hear yourself about what you were just thinking about. Because no way that Marcus Deontay Brown knows anything about you if I don't talk to you, if I don't know you. Correct? Correct. So understand the times we're moving in. It's collective consciousness. It's an art to reading and allowing and being a vessel. It's called surrender. This is the surrender part. A lot of people won't surrender. I surrendered a long time ago. So what I'm doing now is I'm living from a place of faith and understanding. So I'm just trying to pass that along for anybody that needs it in that aspect. Because I know we're all going through, as a collective, a lot of shifts right now. And if you don't understand the shifts, it's so easy to go back into where you think you are safe and comfortable, when really that's death. So, love y'all. Always have a nice day. Make today count. You feels me?